trip. Link up, my nigga, let's link up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in to a bonus episode of the Link Up. You see these two faces. We're going off the court. I'm your host, Ron and Don. My co-host, the young OG Key, man.
Yes, sir.
If you're watching this, by the time I posted this, I'm on vacation, so we had to come through with a little bit of bonus content. We're gonna be giving you our sixth man of the year and our defensive player of the year, 2-in-1 episode. We back with another tiers video, man, and we also got talks about Yahoo's best second options in the league list, and also Joel Embiid getting an extension. We're gonna hit on that, but to start it off, we're gonna hit one of these tiers, man. Mr. Key, which one would you like to do first? You got six man at defense. Oh, you want to do both the tiers last?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into it. Joel Embiid recently received a contract extension. I'm looking up the numbers right here. Joel Embiid signed for a 3-year, $192.9 million deal last week. This is gonna take him through the 2028-29 season. Mr. Key, man, what's your thoughts on Philly extending Joel Embiid like this?
He's an MVP. Who wouldn't? He just won MVP 2 years ago. It's well deserved because of the MVP. Now, if he didn't get that MVP, we're having a different conversation.
Yeah,
because he's a second round exit. So
yeah, he's definitely one of the.
But the MVP validated him.
For sure, he definitely one of the highest players in the league right now. He's 30 years of age, so by the time this contract is over with, he'll be 34 years of age. So settling on the back end of his prime. So it's not bad, but with this new contract, I would like to see Joel Embiid at least get one. Not before the Heat get theirs, but he got to at least get one to prove that this contract is worth it, man. Of course.
I would just say this, we're going to get ours this year. He can get the next year. But I want us to get ours when Jimmy's still here.
Man, I respect it. But speaking, Philly and all of that, Yahoo released a list on who they think the NBA's number 2 options, so the best co-stars in the league. At number 1, we had Anthony Davis, co-star to LeBron James. Number 2, Devin Booker, which is kind of crazy if you consider him a second option or not, to KD. Jaylen Brown, the finals MVP. Number 3, Bam Adebayo. Number 4, Jamal Murray. Number 5. We've had talks about Jamal Murray on this episode. And then you got Domantas Sabonis at 6, Kyrie at 7, Karl Anthony Towns at 8, Pascal Siakam at 9, Damian Lillard all the way down at 10, followed by Tyrese Maxey, Jaren Jackson Jr., J-Dub from OKC, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, James Harden, Franz Wagner, Şengün, which is crazy because I don't know who they would consider the first option if it's not Şengün.
First option, bro, what?
Darius Garland, Miles Bridges, Jeremy Grant, Andrew Wiggins, Devin Vassell, RJ Barrett, Bogdan Bogdanovic,
Wiggins, bro.
Nikola Vucevic, Tobias Harris, Colin Sexton, Dennis Schroeder, and Jordan Poole at number 30. Any opinions on this list by Yahoo?
You gonna get me for this because we just had this conversation, but why in the hell is Jamal Murray over Kyrie Irving? Just a question, I don't agree with that.
if I had to guess, I'm well. Let's see. They said it right here, so I ain't got to guess. Jamal Murray averaging 21, 4, and 6 last year, and one steal a game. People forget how good Murray was on Denver's title run. He averaged 26.7 assists and 5 rebounds per game in the 2023 playoffs.
So
Numbers
if we're gonna
only
talk about the
match,
title runs, well, listen, if we're gonna talk about the title runs, only the title runs, who was a better player, Kyrie or Jamal Murray during the title run?
but we talk. You
During
can't
the
do that
actual
because
title run.
you can't do
I'm
that. We
just
talking about
saying. I'm just
you.
saying though.
You can't do that because we talking about right now. If we talking about like on the way to the finals, Kyrie last year versus Jamal Murray on the way to the championship, Jamal Murray was the better player, bro. It's no debate. If Kyrie was playing like Jamal Murray in the 2023 playoffs, the series would have been more competitive. Um, but yeah, I think because he recently won a championship, that's why he's up there. I'm actually surprised that. Well, I'm not surprised because I do think Devin Booker is better than Jalen Brown, but I wouldn't have put Devin Booker as the number two option.
I
You
think
know,
I would
I
have put
get,
KD as the double two.
I think so too, but they kind of like 1A, 1B, to be honest.
Yeah, because they both top tier. Like that's the crazy part about it. Like they both
But
should
you
be number
got,
one options, and then you got Bradley Beal as number two option.
but one thing that's crazy is like you got Sabonis, Carl Anthony Towns, and Pascal Siakam over
Wait.
Dame Lillard.
They got Sabonis over DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, they got Sabonis. Right now is I would take him as the second option over DeMar DeRozan.
That's just some bad.
I mean, but if we being honest, Bam is number 4, and he's not the most offensively gifted player either. So
But he's definitely gonna be the second option. He really should be the number one option, but that's a topic for another day. But I'm just
yeah,
saying. I'm just saying, if they give that boy the
so,
keys, bruh, I'm just saying, though. Like, I'm just saying.
nah, this risk.
Who the number one option? Jimmy? Jimmy the number one option?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be the consensus around the league.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, that's if he's like, never mind.
the most
If he's
confusing
that
one for
Jimmy,
me was Alfred Şengün being the number 2
yeah.
option. Now, I guess you would say Fred VanVleet is the number 1 option. I don't think Jalen
Huh?
Green is the number 1 option.
Yeah,
He's the
I
only
said that.
person.
Fair. Fair.
I
But
don't. I,
you got to understand, though. You got to see the
I
fact
don't
that
believe that.
Jalen
I
Green,
don't.
they, they give Jalen Greens the keys.
Only when
You see
Şengün
what I'm
got
saying?
hurt. He,
I'm not gonna say the keys, but they give him the green light, basically.
but that was
He
only
always has the green light, but because Şengün is a better playmaker than him, they run their offense through Şengün. You see what I'm saying? Because they know Şengün's gonna make the right play. That makes sense.
Jalen Green was playing like dog water until Şengün got hurt. Bro.
Because
So ain't no
he
way they
wasn't able to
considering him the
play.
number 1 option.
Yeah, I understand that, but it wasn't able to like he wasn't able to explode the way he wanted to because they're playing. Şengün is like a joker. I'm not putting them in the same stratosphere, but their play type is similar. Right, right on.
And to a degree.
Okay, so because of that, it's just like, of course, you want James Green to get the ball and explode because he's athletic, he can shoot, like he has that talent. So I actually I can see, I understand what you're saying too. So I feel that.
But yeah.
I don't like Dame
Um
being that low either.
Me either. I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
Um
Dame being that low is diabolical.
I fully expect him to have a bounce back year though. So
What they don't
but
realize is the man had so much outside of basketball he was going through. Like they look at just from the basketball standpoint, but the man had life to deal with too. So I expect him to like show why he's Damian Lillard.
For
Of course,
sure.
like I would wish that he was on the Miami Heat, showing that, like,
That could still happen according to Zach Lowe.
yeah,
Shout out
but
to
I was
Zach
just
Lowe,
thinking that,
man.
bro.
Shout out to Zach Lowe, man. I can't believe y'all ESPN, y'all got rid of a good analyst, bro. He was one of the best. So I really don't understand what y'all doing at ESPN, but shout out to Zach Lowe, man. I love the Low Post podcast, man. So shout out to him. Uh,
So
man, from the second option to the first option off the bench, man. Let's get to it. 6 man of the year tiers. We're gonna be predicting who we feel like could be the 6 man of the year this year in the NBA. Now, for the people that might look at this list, I took one person from each team that I think could be the 6 man of the year. I also used the Hoops Hypes depth chart and their projected starting lineup. So if you see somebody that you think might start, I just went off of what Hoops Hype projected lineup was gonna be. So don't at me. But yeah, man, we're gonna get it started. I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna get to it.
yeah.
All right. So first man off the bench, the man on the new team. His coach came out today and said that people don't realize how valuable this guy is on the defensive end. This guy said when he get on the court, he ain't trying to shake no hands and kiss no babies. He trying to kick somebody ass. Of course, I'm talking about one of my favorite players of all time, Russell Westbrook. Now on the Denver Nuggets, where do you see Russ falling on this tier list?
I put him at B.
You said B.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I definitely, at this point, I don't even know if Russ is going to be coming off the bench. I think it's likely. I think Christian Brown gets to start at
yeah.
the two, and I feel like Russ will be more effective off the bench. But I don't know if Westbrook is at the point in his career where he's going to carry a bench so much that he's going to have 6 man of the year. But I could be wrong, being that Denver's bench is obsolete. Is he got a higher chance than he had being on the Clippers for sure?
Because I think that he would have average maybe 15, 6 and 5.
Off the bench?
Yeah, off the bench. Because you gotta think about it. He's not. It's not like he's just gonna be a bench warmer. He's going to play.
If he do that, he damn near S tier.
Nah,
15, 6, and
I
5
say
off the
that
bench is
because you gotta
is
think about it. Him playing off the bench, right? Joker is not just gonna be looking to score all the time. He's not just gonna be playing with bench players. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then you gotta think about like you said, their bench is talented. So
No, it
you
ain't.
put
I did
Russ.
not say that. I said they bench is obsolete. They bench
Oh, I
suck.
thought you said. Oh, my fault. Oh, okay.
Them
I mean,
niggas
but
ain't got no bench.
they can have some. They got some type of shooters on their bench, though.
They
No.
got Julian Strother, and he ain't even play last year.
Oh, okay, never mind. But I say he can average 16 points and 3 assists, 4 assists maybe, and 5 rebounds, 6 rebounds.
If Russ do that, then Denver, all that talk about them falling out of the top four of the West, they gonna have to hold it. If Russ do that, but if he don't, then they getting bounced this year again. But we
And you
gonna
got to
move
think
on.
his defensive presence is different from because he's going to give it 110%. That's why he's one of my favorite players to watch because he doesn't give up on the play.
That's why he
So
is one of my favorite players.
yeah, for sure.
Yes. But yeah, I'm cool with putting him in at Vito for sure. We got Dante DiVincenzo. Now this one could get tricky because Mitchell Robinson is out for the start of the season, so DiVincenzo could very well be starting. but I don't know if it's gonna be him or Josh Hart. So I went with DiVincenzo. What's your mindset around DiVincenzo?
I I like Stevens. I liked him when he was with the Warriors, and I liked him. I don't like the Knicks, but I like him. So it's you know how that be. But
Yeah.
I would put him in the same category with Russ.
Oh, really? Because I'm thinking the category above, because the way he showed out in the playoffs last year,
Right.
and
And he can
and
shoot better,
yeah,
and he
like
has a defensive presence as well. So yeah, I agree.
and like he playing for Tibbs, so he gonna play a lot.
Yeah,
So
ain't no breaks.
I would put
Ain't
him
no
at
Gatorade
A.
drinks unless they call a timeout.
Now this guy, our guy, Jaime Jaquez. Now he could very well be starting. We don't know. I don't think it's likely because he's more of a Jimmy type player. So him and Jimmy doing the same things, I doubt that they're gonna play like together that much. So I definitely see him coming off the bench. But him coming off the bench isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially
No,
if he played like he did last year. Because if you remember last year, he was actually in the conversation for
for
six man
rookie
of
of
the
the year.
year and rookie of the year.
Yeah,
So where you putting
before the
him
groin injury, before the
yeah,
groin injury, he was up there. Um,
for sure.
I would put him at A with DiVincenzo.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
The reason why I wouldn't put him at S is because we gotta consider the other players that are involved.
Yeah, I outside of Jaime, I definitely think depending on what happened now, if Tyler Hero go to that bench, it's a game changer. It's gonna be
Oh
Tyler
my
Hero.
gosh, boy, he's gonna be the
But
2-time six man of the year.
if not, you got Jaime, and then you got Duncan Robinson coming off that bench. So he
Yeah,
could definitely be one of them. But next up, we got Reggie Jackson. I chose Reggie Jackson. I wanted to put Jared McCain, but I don't know if Nick Nurse is gonna play him. You also got Kyle Lowry on the bench and Eric Gordon on the bench. But I went with, the guy that most recently won a
they got a
championship.
lot of old people on the team. God,
They do. I went with Reggie Jackson. What's your
they giving me
thoughts?
the LA 2020 2021 LA or 2022 one of them years, bro. But I put him at D though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
I
that.
honestly don't. I don't think he has that potential to be a six man of the year.
He definitely did when he was in OKC.
Yeah, yeah, younger
Peyton
Peyton.
Pritchard.
I like Peyton. I don't like the team he played for, but I like him. Um, he's not gonna. He's not. He doesn't play like that though.
No, yeah, he played his starters heavy. Honestly, I wanted to put Al Horford, but Porzingis is already hurt, so Al Horford gonna be starting. And I think from a scoring perspective, Peyton's stats is gonna be better than Al's. So, if me personally, like if you couldn't decide, I'm thinking at least a C. I think he deserving of a
Yeah, yeah,
C.
yeah, yeah. I was thinking of a C, but I'm like,
You know, C stands for Celtics.
yeah. Hmm.
All right, Ben Matherin. Now
It
this one
also
was kind
stand for
of
crib because they were gonna be here after the second round.
yeah. I saw something on Twitter. They said play in, playground. It don't matter. Heat and six. Um, Ben Mathurin. Now this one is tough because I could have went T.J. McConnell with this one, but I chose Ben Mathurin because I think when he get that ball, he gonna get to it. What you thinking?
I like him. I like TJ McConnell more because of the way his game is. He always does something against the Heat, and I just don't like him for that. But I like kid. I like the kid. Like I mean, he ain't no kid, but I like dude. But Ben, I don't know how to say his last name, but so I ain't gonna, huh?
Man,
Mastering. Okay. I see him in the same category as Russ. Yeah, and on top of that, because of the team he has, like you have to like we gotta take in consideration that you got a lot of scorers on their team.
going up
So
when he got hurt. So
yeah, he might be out 1 foot out the door. Hey, I like Norman though.
I do too,
Norman,
and I
Norman, my boy. I like playing with him on 2K.
think without Russ off the bench,
Yeah,
he gonna get to it.
I put him in the same category with DiVincenzo and
No,
Hami.
I don't think he gonna get to it that much.
I mean, you gotta think about it though. They don't really have a bench.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm actually concede because when I think about it, shoot, Kawhi already questionable going into the
Yeah,
season,
so
so he's probably not gonna play. And so when you look at second options, like offensively, it's probably gonna be Norman Powell because after James
yeah,
Harden, it's really either him or Kevin Porter Jr. or Bones
yeah,
Highland, like second option. So
yeah. Or Trey Man, or
Terrence
Trey Man
Mann,
don't play for them. Terrence Man don't
yeah,
stay there. Don't play
no,
there no more.
Terrence Mann is there, but he ain't no
Okay.
offensive. He only had that one playoff series against the Phoenix in the
Oh, okay.
Jazz.
Who that white
Um,
boy is?
that's Dalton Connect from the rookie for the Lakers. I chose him because when you look at the Lakers bench,
Damn, you ain't
JJ,
choose Bronny.
come on, shoot, Dalton Connect the most slept on rookie because Bronny on his team. But I think
Hey, I
I
ain't gonna lie
think
though, that boy is a bucket.
I think Dalton Connect brings exactly what LA needs: shooting and like a guy that can go get his own bucket. So I feel like he's gonna get the opportunity to play more. Now it's between him. Like you got him. I think if he plays to what we think he can play, he could probably outshine Max Christie as a bench option. He got more of an offensive game than Jared Vanderbilt. Gabe
Can I be
Vincent,
honest
I
about
don't
something
know if you
though?
still got that stock in him. Mm-hmm.
Can I be honest though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the Lakers starting lineup
And why is
because
that?
you got to think they don't really have
Because in the
that
last
shooting.
video, you just said that you taking that lineup. So
No, I am. I'm taking them, but I don't. I'm saying that for a span of a whole season, I don't like that starting lineup because you got to think about it. D'Lo, he could come off the bench. I'd rather D'Lo come off the bench rather than start because
who you gonna
I need
start,
a ball
Bronny?
handler. Huh?
Who you gonna start, Bronny? D'Lo is a. What you mean? You got Gabe
I'm. St-
Vincent.
let's go to the next. Let's go. Let's
So
just
man, where you putting this man at, man?
let's do this, dude. I'm gonna put man C with Peyton Pritchard.
I can agree on that. All right. So we got Vince Williams Jr. Now I was between him and G.G. Jackson.
Bro, you keep
Maybe,
doing this, bro. You keep
maybe,
on doing this, bro.
bro.
Keep
I
putting
feel
him
like,
over GG,
bro.
bro.
Did
I
you watch
don't
la-
get it.
Did you watch last season? Did you watch Vince Williams Jr.
Yes,
play, bro?
yes.
All right.
What I'm
Think
saying is,
I think you
when you think
sleep.
about, I'm saying though, when you think about GG Jackson, the man put up what 39 against LBJ. I'm just saying, like the boy
You
bag
do
is open,
you
right?
you do know that he gonna get less shots with Ja
Yeah,
and
yeah, for
everybody else
sure.
coming back,
But
right?
but you gotta think about it. Do you think he's going to be the second option to him off the bench?
I think Vince Williams Jr. is a more multifaceted player. Like he could do it on
Okay,
both ends. He filling up the box. I mean the box sheet. Like I think that.
okay. I
And
can see.
Gigi hurt right now.
Oh shit, you right.
So
Never mind.
that's
Never
why I
mind.
picked him to start off. So where you
So
putting him at though? We can go D.
Yeah,
We can either C or D.
we can go D.
I'm sorry, Vince Williams Jr. They don't know your name, but you feel me? I know your game.
Hey, that boy Bobby. Let
That
me
boy
try to do it. Let
Bobby.
me try to do it the way he do it. What a camera at? There, go right there.
This man
Nah, but
crazy.
I like Bobby, bro. I just don't like the team he played for. I swear it'd be like that with a lot of teams.
I think
Uh,
Bobby gonna get more minutes this year because they already talking about, they said they not gonna trade Brook, but they making it seem like they trying to move Brook to the bench. So I think Bobby definitely gonna be
that would be the
playing a lot
stupidest
more.
move, though. That would be a stupid move.
Brook done kind of slowed down, but
Yes,
I don't think
but
Bobby that much better defensively though.
that's what I'm saying. So Brooke is still a defensive presence in the paint. After, I mean, of course we got Giannis, but if Giannis is on the perimeter and somebody on the other side of the court and get in the paint, Giannis, I mean, it take 3, 4 long steps for Giannis to get to the paint, but like we need that boy Brook in there. But Bobby, I will put Bobby at like A or B. Nazi, Nazi, Nazi.
You already know where he got to go. This the reigning six man of the year.
Yeah, they go ahead. You can go ahead and put him up there. Yeah, we don't even need to explain it. We need to explain, bro. Who that is? Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy. Yeah, as long as Brandon Ingram's still on the roster, he probably ain't gonna be starting. So I got Trey Murphy in here. Um,
Peyton Pritchard.
I think he up there with Ben and Russ.
Okay, I can see you.
You got Alex Caruso. Um,
Wait, wait. You think he's gonna be a 6 man?
I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
I
know.
think I
I
think
don't know if
Hartenstein might be 6 man.
see. I don't know. I don't know like which way Oklahoma City trying to go with it. Like I said, I use Hoop Hypes. They had Isaiah Hartenstein in the lineup, so I just chose Caruso. But don't sleep on Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins. I feel like those two, you know,
True.
bench contributors in their own right. And you got Case and Wallace too. So I think Oklahoma City just a deep team. Shoot,
I'm gonna
anybody
put
on
him.
their bench could be
I'm gonna pick
6 man.
Caruso at D because I don't see him in that conversation.
Mo Wagner. I
And
like Mo.
that's the brother, right?
Yeah, that's the brother. Mo got it bad.
Okay. Yeah, Mo do. That's why I'm like, dang, which one that is? I think he has a deeper bag than his brother. Offensively, like I think his bag is deeper.
Russell Wise, he definitely go crazy.
But I don't see him in that. I see him like with Russ.
Yeah,
I'm,
you can see that.
what would you have said?
No, I was just trying to think. Like, I ain't know really where to put him because he do be snapping, but I don't think
Yeah, that's what I was
I don't
saying.
think
Like,
he in the A tier, but I don't think he, in the C tier either. So that's why I
okay,
said B. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. This next guy, before you even give your opinion, let me make the case for him. Now, they went and got Tyus Jones, the Phoenix Suns. They got a real point guard. And I don't see, unless Bradley Beal buy into coming off the bench, I don't see it. But Grayson Allen led the league in 3-point percentage last year. Um, I think he gonna be the first guy off the bench. He played for Coach Bud before, so he gonna be familiar. So I definitely think this is a sleeper dark
Wait,
horse
who the
pick.
hoser is their coach?
Yeah, I think this is a dark horse pick to win Six Man of the Year
Yeah, I got him up there with S with Nas.
for sure.
I like him. Like I didn't like him when he was playing for Milwaukee, of course, but
Either S or A, I would say.
yeah,
Um, Ben
D him,
Simmons,
D him.
pause.
No, yeah,
Uh, Shaden Sharp.
yeah.
Now again, like on Hoops Hype, they had the starting lineup: Scoot, Ant, and then Denny Avia. And then Shaden coming off the bench, so that's why I put Shaden Sharp on.
If he comes off the bench, I put him at B.
I can see that. Now we got this next guy. He was actually the runner-up in Six Man of the Year last year.
So you
Um,
know where he going.
for sure.
But is he coming off the bench?
Yeah, because I think for balance purposes, they either start in Keon Ellis or Kevin Herter
Kevin
at the
Herter's
two.
not going to be on. Kevin Herter, no, bro. I don't know. He might be right. I'm gonna just concede. Yeah,
But yeah, I think it's gonna be Keon Ellis because
yeah. I
defense.
like him
But
defensively.
hmm
Him defensively is crazy. Keon,
yeah, we're gonna
it's
talk more
crazy.
about him
That's my
in
twin.
the we're gonna talk more about him in the next tier list for sure.
Okay,
Um,
we'll
we
see
got
about that.
Keldon Johnson.
What's to see? I really want to say D, no Diddy, but I'm gonna just say C.
Sleep on
Uh,
Keldon now. Keldon
I'm only
nice.
doing that because he's not gonna play like that. Like when I
What you
say he's
mean?
not gonna play like that, they're gonna play through Wimby the entire game. The only time he's really gonna like get that shine is when Wimby is out of the game. No, I'm not saying he's not gonna play.
Keldon might start. It depends. I don't know if Harrison Barnes gonna start at the three or not, but
Oh, true
Keldon
that,
could
true
start
that.
at the three. But
Who that is?
they both might start. Shoot. And bring
That might be
Sohan
true.
off the bench. I don't know. That's Bruce Brown, Toronto Raptors. He might get traded.
I I used to like Bruce, but now, man, I don't know, bro. Bruce done changed up on me.
I say if he stay with the Raptors, C. But if he get traded, you could probably move him up to A or B.
Depending on
So
what team he go to though.
yeah,
So I'm gonna go with C.
that'd be a nice get for the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. This man, he like a
Certified
forgotten.
bucket.
Yeah, he a forgotten bucket getter, bro.
Ain't
Actually
forgot,
a
bro.
actually a former Six Man of the Year. I'm talking about Jordan Clarkson for the Utah Jazz.
Yes, um, B.
I'm thinking C because I don't think the Jazz gonna be that good.
That's
They
true.
gonna they purposely tank it. Same thing with this dude, Corey Kispert, Washington Wizards.
I ain't putting him on C though.
Nah, D. I like Kispert though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like
This
him
a
as a player, but his team
topic
trash.
for another episode. Like if I had to trade shooter for shooter, I'd do it. Kispert like that.
Yeah,
Seth Curry.
another shooter for shooter. Uh, C. I really want to
See,
say D, but I want to say D, but I'm gonna go with C because I like him
I
a
was
lot.
stuck. You could have went Nick Smith Jr. for the Hornets. You could have went Cody Martin, Nick Richards, but I chose the guy who I think gonna actually get buckets off that bench for a young team,
Yeah,
and I think it's gonna be Seth Curry. You got Ayo Dosunmu. Now, I really wanted to go with Lonzo Ball, but because we don't know how he
What to
gonna come back,
expect?
yeah, I just chose Ayo. Um, of course they got Josh Giddey and Kobe White starting, so I chose Ayo Dosunmu.
That's a horrible built team.
Apparently
They
they
got
trying to
about 10.
win.
They honestly have about 5 to 6 guards.
They GM said they ain't taking. Zach Levine said he buying in.
They're not what? How you not thinking you think that Zach Levine is gonna carry you to a championship, bro? No, no,
They
not
know
Zach
what they
Levine.
think that.
You think that Nikola Vucevic is gonna carry you to a championship? No, no, not Nikola. Nah, you think Josh Giddey gonna carry you? You know what rhymes with Giddey?
A
I ain't
couple
even
of
gotta say
things.
it, man.
You
I
got
ain't even gotta say it, man.
you
Diddy.
got that Diddy, Shitty. What? Where you want to put Io at, man?
I like him. I'm putting him at like B.
Doggone well this man had a C or a
I
D,
can
bro.
see wherever you go, man. Wherever you go, I can see you, man.
Damn,
Wherever you
Chicago
go,
Bulls ain't even gonna get this man a chance. Another sleeper pick though from the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Is that
Karis
Lil Cray
LeVert.
or
Karis
LeVert?
LeVert. That's crazy. Karis
I'm
LeVert.
butchering these people names, bro.
Another bucket getter.
I like him. I just, you feel me, like B.
Garrett Lively.
S.
You think S? Oh, okay.
I think
I
he'll be in the
def-
conversation.
definitely when Daniel Gafford ain't got it going, I can see him coming in. Um, you know,
I think
playing with
he has
Luca.
a better impact than Daniel Gafford
Nah,
because he's a better playmaker off of pick and rolls. He's better playmaker. He's a better
shoot.
shot blocker in my opinion.
I remember in the playoffs in the finals, he had made a 3-point shot. He had that to his game. This man a whole different
Yeah,
player for
and on
sure.
top of that, I think he went like four games like or maybe a whole series without missing a couple whole series without missing a shot
I don't remember that
or
personally.
something like that. It was a whole series or something. Oh no, that's Daniel Gafford. That was Daniel Gafford, I think. One of them like was like
Yeah, I think
not
that was
missing
Gaff. Yeah, I think that was
not
Gaff.
missing any shots. I can't remember who it was.
Next up, we got Beef Stew from the Detroit Pistons. C.
Where you gonna put him at?
C.
There
Now,
you go.
I ain't gonna lie though. I don't think the Pistons gonna be as bad as everybody think. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
me either.
foolish for thinking that, but I really think that the Pistons might be in like competition for the play-in spots. Personally,
True. I
but
think
that's
they'll
just
be
me.
like the Rockets. Like the Rockets was last year. I think they'll be the Rockets of the
Yeah.
East.
All right, we got Kyle Anderson representing Golden State.
I like Cal, but see,
Yeah. All right, now this one was tough because I could have went a lot of different people on the
oh,
Rockets.
did
You
you go
got
Cam Whitmore?
Oh no, I hella didn't. I forgot about Cam Whitmore. I'm tripping. I went
Hey,
I
okay, how
went
about this? How about this?
I went
We're
Tari
gonna we're gonna
Eason.
u- we're gonna use him as Cam Whitmore.
No, I believe in Tari Eason. I think he was hurt last year. The year before that, bro was getting buckets off the bench. A solid rebounder, can defend a little bit. I believe in Tari Eason.
Oh
But
man.
that's the problem with Houston. They got so many people off their bench that you could choose. They got Reed Shepard, Amin Thompson, Cam
Oh
Whitmore.
damn. Damn.
Like,
If I would have went at man though, I ain't gonna lie to you.
he ain't got an
Or
offensive
Cam.
bag like that. He can pass
I
and
would
he
have went
good around
Cam.
the rim, but he can't shoot. Yeah,
I would have went
Cam.
Cam then.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sleep on Cam. That's me. But
Tariq,
well,
I'll put him at D just because it's not
yeah,
Cam.
Tari D for sure. Dyson Daniels. I could have went DeAndre Hunter or Onyeka Okongwu, but I went Dyson Daniels. He actually might start. I could have went Bogdan Bogdanovic, but you
Either
know.
way, they would have went D though.
So in S tier we got Nas Reed, Malik Monk, Derek Lively, and Grayson Allen. If you had to pick who gonna be the sixth man out of those four, who would you choose?
How many Hawkins?
Man, that man not even in S tier.
Hey,
Shoot,
bruh.
I definitely think it's possible, but nah.
Yeah.
If I had to
If I
choose
had to choose
based,
though, if I had to choose out of those four, I would go with
bro, it's gonna be Nas, bro.
I
Like
wanna say Nas, right?
two in a row.
I'm gonna tell you why I wanna say Nas though. I wanna say Nas because of the team he's playing with, right?
Yeah,
Then
as
again I
long
wanna
as
say then again I wanna say uh Derek Lively because of the team he's playing with. So I'm kinda like fuck, I'm in the middle
I think Nas
of
got a
those
more
two.
scoring bag, like he can actually score
Yeah,
on
of
his
course. He
own.
can
And
shoot, he can so yeah,
yeah.
you're right. I could see and go with
Besides,
Nas.
the more Cat keep getting into foul trouble,
Yeah,
that's
true.
gonna be what it is.
And
Um,
Gobert.
yeah. Speaking of Rudy Gobert, we got another tier list to make, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
Defensive
get
Player
it.
of the Year.
You already know who I'm going with. Off the dome.
Man, you already what? I'm in agreement with you. But let's get it started. First man on the board representing the Washington Wizards, the number 2 pick in
You
the
got a player from
draft.
each team on this one too?
Yeah, Alex Sarr.
I haven't seen anything from him. There you
I'm
go.
gonna go D. That man was horrible in summer league. I hope he can turn it around and actually be a good player though. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Once.
Joel Embiid,
A.
Derek White.
B.
Oh, you crazy? He gotta
Actually
get
A.
A.
I
Oh
keep forgetting
shit,
we doing defensive. I forgot we doing defense. My bad.
he A or higher. Dylan Brooks,
C.
OG Ananobi.
C.
I think B. I think he gonna be guarding the best players.
They got Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, but I looked it up. Ananobi had the higher defensive rating last year. And
That
if
because
you if and
that
if
man
you paid
Mikal was number
attention, he
but
like Ananobi was the one that was putting on the Embiid in the playoffs, and he was slowing them down a little bit because they were switching and Ananobi bodying him up. But
but I will say this though. I will say this. I like Anunoby, but
Ananobi
I'm not gonna you're right,
there
actually
was
B.
games he
I don't
there
want
was
him in the
games
same
he was
category as
stopping
Dylan.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't want him in the same category as Dylan. Sorry.
Nick Claxton,
D. I mean C.
Scotty Barnes,
D. I like Scotty though. He just ain't got no chance for DPOY.
Bam Adebayo,
S. Put him in front of Giannis though. In front of Giannis. Yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr., former Defensive Player of the Year.
He shouldn't have won. Shouldn't have won. C.
Dang, you gonna do him like that? I at
He's
least
not
gotta
going to
go
be in the
B,
conversation. He's
bro.
not going to the conversation, bro.
We done had this conversation. If Zach Edey start and you put Jaren Jackson on the wing
Okay.
and he's roaming
Okay.
around, bro, he's
All
gonna
right.
get
D.
even
D.
more blocks. Anthony Davis.
S.
Well, you had me scared for a second. Now, representing the Clippers, I should have gone Kawhi, but this man gonna be hurt, so I chose Derrick Jones Jr.
B. Actually, A. Put him out that way.
Hey,
No, no,
nah,
I'm right.
bro.
I'm
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 about to
I'm over
say
here, bro.
because I was gonna say C.
Nah, I say B because I put him in the same category with OG Anunoby and Nick Claxton. They're very great defensive play. I mean, not Nick Claxton. Who was that? Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, boy, you
They very
crazy
deep,
as
good
hell.
defensive players. Other than Jaren Jackson, they're very good defensive players.
Miles Turner,
C, D, one of them. Can't decide.
Asar Asar Thompson, who is actually because he played on the Pistons, you can't tell, but he is a
Yeah,
very
he
good
was nah. He
defensive
was a
player.
he was a dog. I put him at B though.
B.
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon, this is
D.
a crazy stat. Uh, Jokic actually had the best defensive rating
Wow,
on their team.
that's crazy.
So
Who that
PJ
is? Miles Bridges.
Washington. Nah, PJ
Oh,
Washington.
PJ.
I
D.
could have went Najee Marshall, but I went PJ because I feel like he gonna guard the best
Now my question
players.
before you move on, my question is why didn't you choose Jaren Jackson over Evan Mobley?
You mean Jared Allen?
Yeah, Jared Allen.
Because Evan Mobley could potentially guard smaller positions.
Okay, that's all I need there. C,
Well, I'm putting them in a B. You getting disrespectful. Patrick Williams,
D.
Wembenyama.
Hey, I'm gonna be so funny, bro. I mean, we know where he's going, but
Nah,
hey,
you know, bro, that man led the league in blocks as a rookie. That man ain't no way that man. Man, 7'3".
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like the two people that I think could win DPOY this. Well, we're gonna get to that, but let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue.
We got representing the Charlotte Hornets, Josh Green.
D.
Representing the Atlanta Hawks, the number one overall
D.
pick, Zachary Rizovchek. D.
I haven't seen anything from him.
Okay. Draymond Green.
D is past his prime.
All right, but let's not get too crazy.
I'll,
You gotta put some respect and say C. You know,
I'll put him at a D though. Ain't gonna lie to you, a B. Because
he
I
out here
can't. I think he's better. He's better than Dylan.
he out here really stepping on niggas. But Keon Ellis, we talked about him
C.
some.
That look like a
Donovan,
rookie.
it is Donovan Clingan.
D. I can't really. I haven't seen anything from them in the league, so it's not like
So for the Phoenix Suns, another rookie, Ryan Dunn,
same thing.
Jonathan Isaac.
Ah,
And my
C.
answer might surprise you. See, nah, A.
Wow. Actually, it depends though. If he's healthy
If
and he
he's
plays, I put
healthy,
him at A. Yeah, for sure.
if he's
A.
healthy, that man is a beast. Lou Dort. I could have went him or Caruso or Chet, but I chose Lou Dort.
Uh, I want to put him at B or A. I'm stuck.
If I had to say, I'd probably only go B because he got Chet and Caruso on his team, so it kind of
Yeah,
like, you feel me? Like,
alleviates the defensive responsibility.
yeah.
Decreases,
Per
not deviate.
Herb Jones.
I like boy. I like that boy. That boy. I put him at A because he
I can
takes a
see
lot
it
of responsibility off of the offensive player.
for sure. Rudy Gobert, reigning defensive player of the
A,
year.
A. I really want to go D because he sucked at defense for real. But
Nah, he
that
don't suck. He don't suck at rim protecting. That man, like, but
nah.
he an
I said
easy
defense,
switch
not rim
matchup.
protector. He's a
Oh
great
yeah,
rim protector.
that's
But other
defense.
than that, he sucks.
All right, Walker Kessler.
C.
Yeah, we can agree on. So looking at that S tier, we got Bam, Giannis, Anthony Davis, and Wembanyama.
All right, so this the game. I want Bam to win, and I believe that Bam is the best defensive player in the league. But I know the way that the league votes, and they never look at Miami, so I'm going with Wembanyama
This one
to
is
take.
tough, but I look at it this way. I think what they will do only if Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat have a good season. If they're a play-in team again, it's not going to happen. But if they're top four in the East, I think Bam will win the Defensive Player of the Year because I think they'll give Wemby the Most Improved Player of the Year, so that way he'll have some award because you know the media loves Wemby already,
That
and
boy might
then
win MVP. You playing?
that too. And then like the way I'm thinking, like maybe people I don't know, this just me my thinking. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But maybe
Because on
people
top of
will
that,
be like
you got to
maybe
think
people
about Wembanyama was on minutes restriction all
yeah, I
last year.
know. Hey, I know.
So
I know, but like this what I'm saying though. I think maybe people would be like, well, this might be Bam last year to really win it because the rest of these years we gotta go win Yama. Like,
the
ain't no
dude is
way.
out of this world, bro. Like
But
man, averaged by
If
two what
Wimby,
3 blocks.
yeah, 3.6, I think. If Wimby
That's better than
win,
4.
if Wimby has the most blocks in the NBA this year, it's gonna be hard. But the only thing, like, cause it's the same thing that was held against him last year. That's why I said if the Heat are top four in the East, I could see Bam getting it. Because the only reason they say Wimby didn't win is because his team wasn't winning, and that's why they gave it to Gobert.
No, it's
So
because his defense was ranked the best
yeah,
as player, but
I
his
know.
his team defensively wasn't rated like
Yeah, and
good
the
at all.
Wolves was top like what number two, three seed in the West.
Yeah, and their
So I'm saying,
defensive rating was up there.
but yeah, but I'm saying, so I'm saying though, you don't think if Wemby and the Spurs was number four in the West, right behind Minnesota, but Minnesota had the number one team defense, they wouldn't have voted Wemby. They would have voted Wemby because it would have looked like he's carrying the team to the fourth seed with his defense. That's what I'm saying. But if they stuck in the playing again, it's gonna be the same thing. Miami gonna have a
True.
better team defense and all of that. But yeah, man. So we going with Nas Reed, six man of the year, and Bam Adebayo for defensive player of the year for this upcoming season. Man, I
Yes, sir.
appreciate y'all all watching this bonus episode, man. Once I get back from vacation, it's only up from here. We're going done with the pod. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
everybody, supporting the pod and anything you want to say before we get on out of here.
Keep rocking and keep rolling, man. Let's go. Man, like I said last episode, man, give us some ideas, man. Give us something to go off of. If y'all want to see more of anything, man, like if y'all want to see us mid-season rate, rate the weeks, let us know, man. Give us some football ideas, anything.
For sure. Yeah. And we definitely encourage feedback, even if it's negative comments, man. We want to take y'all feedback and really like
We love
improve
it
for
all,
that.
man. Honestly, we just gonna sit there and laugh for real.
Yeah, most
Man,
definitely.
hey, let me acknowledge this, bro. Couple maybe about a month ago, bro, I had said a comment about the Minnesota Timberwolves over the Pelicans. I want to say this. I meant to say Memphis Grizzlies, not Minnesota. I meant to say Memphis, not Minnesota. So, with that being said,
It's too late. They done already flame your boy. But with that being said, I'm your host, Ron the Don. My co-host, Keon, for Off the
yes,
Court, man. The
sir.
Link Up Pod. See y'all when I get back, man. And like that, we out.
We
Trip forever and I'm just not getting started. That's the one.